Alex Bathmaker from Streatham in London, Sue Spiller from Wimborne Minster in Dorset, Roy Smith from Great Sankey in Cheshire, Stephen Jakes from Skelmanthorpe in West Yorkshire, Victor Gemmell from Bevington on Merseyside, Carol Wyatt from Leighton Buzzard in Bedfordshire, Michael Stimpson from Tyler's Green in Buckinghamshire, Peter Hudson from South Normanton in Derbyshire, Pat Henderson from Edinburgh, Graham Hamlin from Plymouth, David Taylor from St Saviour in Jersey, Tony Ragg from Waddesdon in Hertfordshire, Rosalie Seaman from Oundle in Northamptonshire, Miles Condra from Dunleer in County Louth, and Mary Alsop from Pinkston in Nottinghamshire are all here to play 15 to 1. Introduced by William G. Stewart.
Thank you. Hello, two previous winners with us today. Roy Smith from Great Sankey in Cheshire, who's been a winner twice before and who has appeared in 2 grand finals. Welcome back, Roy. And Pat Henderson from Edinburgh, who was a winner in 1991, but for who various reasons hasn't been able to return until now. A warm welcome back, Pat. And at number 11 is David Taylor, who is one of our rare contestants from the Channel Islands. I don't suppose we've had more than a dozen since we started. Welcome, David. For today, a winning score above 122 is required for a place on the finals board. There it is, and Jerry Anderson, the target. Let's make a start. 2 questions each in the first round, 1 correct answer from you to survive, and we begin with Alex Bathmaker from Streatham in South London. Alex, which village in Suffolk is famous for the discovery in 1939 of an Anglo-Saxon burial ship and treasures?
Sutton Hoo.
Sue, please. The 1940s, 50s and 60s singing star Dorothy Squires died in April at the age of 83. Who was her famous ex-husband?
No, sorry.
Roger Moore. Roy, please. Classical music. The works of which composer include the Hebrides Overture, the Overture to A Midsummer Night's Dream and the Oratorio Elijah?
Mendelssohn.
Stephen, please. Legal terms. What term is used for establishing the validity of a will? Probate. Victor, please. Industry and the unions. Which former chairman of the National Coal Board, who died in April at 85, is best remembered for his role in the 1980s miners' strike? Sir Ian McGregor. Carol, the Bible. Amnon, Absalom and Solomon were 3 of the sons of which king of Israel?
Solomon?
David. Michael, please. Television. He has presented the film series on BBC television every year except one, since 1972. His name? Barry Norman. Peter, civil aviation. In which Commonwealth country are there airports with the codes CCU, BOM and DEL?
India.
Yes, Calcutta, Bombay and Delhi. Pat, still India, sometimes called Zoroastrians. What name is given to the Indian followers of the prophet Zoroaster?
Rastafarians?
Parsis. Graham, please. Literature. The characters Gandalf, Frodo and Bilbo Baggins. Their creator, please. J.R.R. Tolkien. David, which group of islands in the North Atlantic, part of the Kingdom of Denmark, lie northwest of the Shetlands and southeast of Iceland?
Faroe Islands.
Tony, please. Which British monarch was imprisoned in Carisbrooke Castle on the Isle of Wight in 1647? Charles I. United States, Rosalie. What's the capital of the state of New York?
Albany.
It is Albany. Miles, mythology. In which ancient mythology are Isis and Osiris the parents of the god Horus?
Egyptian.
Mary, please. Which instrument does the leader of a symphony orchestra play?
Violin.
And your second question, Alex. The Roman Catholic Church. What is an assembly of cardinals called?
No idea.
A conclave. Sue, part of the Tynwald and consisting of 24 members, what is the name of the Legislative Assembly of the Isle of Man?
House of Keys.
Roy, please. St Giles Cathedral, Parliament Square and John Knox's house are all on the Royal Mile. In which city?
Edinburgh.
Stephen, please. Mathematics. What term is used for the result of multiplying 2 or more numbers?
The product.
It is. And Victor, founded in 332 BC, which Egyptian seaport was named after a Macedonian king?
Alexandria.
Carol, zoology. What sort of creatures would an apiologist study?
Monkeys.
Bees. Michael, music. What name was given to the burgher poets and musicians of Germany between the 14th and 16th centuries?
Die Meistersingers.
Yes, the Meistersingers. And Peter, Shakespeare. In which play, set on an enchanted tropical island, did the spirits Iris, Ceres, Juno and Ariel appear?
Midsummer Night's Dream.
The Tempest. Pat, geography. What name is given to the imaginary line joining the north and south poles about which the Earth rotates?
The axis.
Graham, please. Still geography. What word applied to the islands in an area of the Pacific Ocean is Greek for many islands?
Archipelago.
Polynesia. David, decades in the 19th century. The charge of the Light Brigade took place, the Duke of Wellington died, and the Great Exhibition opened in London. In which decade of the 19th century?
1850s.
Tony, please. Italy. Which Italian region includes the city and province of Rome?
Tuscany.
Lazio. Rosalie. France. Britain is symbolised by the female figure Britannia. The name, please, of the young woman who symbolises France.
Marianne.
Miles, please. Dialling codes. What's the national dialling code for the city of Manchester?
I haven't a clue.
0161. Mary, science, chemistry. Mn is the chemical symbol for which element?
Mercury.
Manganese. Three down, 12 to go. Laura?
And they are Carol Wyatt, Graham Hamlin and Tony Ragg. And of the remaining 12 contestants, 3 still have their 3 lives intact.
This to start round 2, Alex. Rievaulx Abbey, Fountains Abbey and Bolton Abbey are all in which English county?
Lancashire.
North Yorkshire. Sue, please. In which European city are the headquarters of NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organisation?
Paris.
Brussels. Roy, please. Sport. There are 2 types of harness racing in which the driver sits behind the horse in a small cart called a sulky. Trotting and...
Pacing.
A number, please, Roy.
7.
Michael, part of the Department of the Environment, the EEO, is concerned with efficiency in which area?
I don't know.
Energy. It's the Energy Efficiency Office. Again, please, Roy.
8.
The nervous system, Peter. What's the name of the pair of nerves which carry sensations of smell from the nose to the brain? Olfactory nerves. Roy, please.
9.
Pat, the 1996 Olympics. Which pair of sportsmen are Britain's only reigning Olympic champions?
Redgrave and Stenson.
No. Steve Redgrave and Matthew Pinsent.
Pinsent.
Again, please, Roy.
11.
David, in which country is the volcano Krakatoa?
Malaysia.
Indonesia. Again, please, Roy.
13.
Rosalie, in which profession are members of regulatory and disciplinary committees called benchers?
In the law.
A number, please, Rosalie.
Number 8.
The British monarchy, Peter. George I was the last British monarch not to be buried in Britain. In which country is he buried?
Germany.
A number, please.
5.
Victor, Mendip and Sedgemoor are 2 of the 5 administrative districts of which county?
South Yorkshire.
Somerset. Again, please, Peter.
Number 11, please.
Dashiell Hammett's most famous character was introduced in his novel The Maltese Falcon and played by Humphrey Bogart in a film of the book. The character's name, please.
Sam Spade.
A number, please, David.
1.
Industry, Alex. Humbley Grove and Stockbridge in Hampshire. Palmer's Wood in Surrey. Nettleham and Welton in Lincolnshire. What's the connection?
Would it be steel?
They're onshore oil fields. Again, please, David.
15.
Comminuted, oblique and green stick are all types of what sort of injury?
Fractures.
A number, please, Mary.
Number 2.
Navigation, Sue. In which direction would you be heading on the bearing 270 degrees?
Northwest.
Due west. Again, please, Mary.
Number 11.
David, the Bible, the King James Version. Which book in the Old Testament has only one chapter?
Amos.
Obadiah. Again, please, Mary.
Number 8.
Peter, sport and television. Bob Wilson, the former BBC presenter, now with ITV, was a famous footballer. In what position did he play for which club?
Goalkeeper.
For
Arsenal.
a number, please.
13, please.
Government, Rosalie. Ofsted, O-F-S-T-E-D, is the office for what?
Standards in education.
A number, please, Rosalie.
Number 14.
Miles, music. Beethoven's Piano Concerto No. 5 and Haydn's String Quartet in C both have the same nickname. What is it? Emperor. Again, please, Rosalie.
15, please.
This is television and cookery, Mary. Who has recently presented his Southern Italian Feast in a 6-part series on BBC Two?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
Antonio Carluccio. Again, please.
Number 3, please.
Shakespeare, Roy. In which Shakespeare play do the commanders Achilles, Ajax and Ulysses appear?
Troilus and Cressida.
A number, please, Roy.
4.
Stephen, what in a circus would you expect a funambulist to do?
Tightrope walking.
A number, please.
Number 9.
Pat, who was the subject of James Boswell's famous 18th century biography?
Samuel Johnson.
A number, please, Pat.
13, please.
Rosalie, which stretch of water separates Denmark and Norway? The Skagerrak. Again, please, Pat.
Number 4.
Stephen, national days. July the 14th is the anniversary of which event in France in 1789?
The storming of the Bastille.
A number, please.
Number 11.
Currency, David. Russia. The ruble is made up of 100 what?
Kopecks.
A number, please, David.
3.
The game of snooker, Roy. In snooker, how many points does the brown ball score?
4.
A number, please.
5.
The family of Dashwood had been long settled in Sussex. That's the opening line of which novel by Jane Austen?
Jane Eyre.
Sense and Sensibility. Roy, please.
Number 7.
Michael, what Italian phrase is used to refer to a comment or speech made in a low voice or in undertones?
Sotto voce.
A number, please, Michael.
Number 13, please.
Canada, Rosalie. Prince Edward Island. Which Prince Edward was it named after?
Not the present one.
No. The father of Queen Victoria. He was Edward, Duke of Kent. Again, please.
14.
And Miles. Science, temperature. Minus 273.15 degrees Celsius is absolute zero. What is that on the Kelvin scale? It is 0 on the Kelvin scale. Again, please, Michael.
15, please.
Mythology, Mary. In Greek mythology, Nyx, N-Y-X, was the goddess of what?
Victory?
The night. Again, please.
11, please.
Biology and physiology, David. A circadian rhythm is based on a time scale of how long?
28 days.
24 hours. Again, please.
Number 9, please.
Pat, the Latin phrase senatus populusque Romanus, what does it mean?
Senate's for Rome.
It's
Roman
the Senate and people of Rome. Again, please, Michael.
Number 13, please.
Rosalie, which famous mission and fort, site of an 1836 battle, is in San Antonio, Texas?
The Alamo.
A number, please.
8.
Peter, Charlotte Bronte. Which novel is set in Yorkshire at the time of the Luddite riots and the last stages of the Napoleonic War?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Shirley. Again, please, Rosalie.
7.
Michael, television advertising slogans. Which actor in 1993 introduced the British Telecom slogan, "It's good to talk"?
Bob Hoskins.
A number, please.
Number 4, please.
Stephen, which comic book hero was an orphaned boy named Billy Batson who had the power of turning into the world's mightiest mortal by shouting the word Shazam?
No, I'm sorry.
Captain Marvel. Again, please, Michael.
Number 13, please.
The royal family, Rosalie. What's the married name of Princess Alexandra? Ogilvy. There you are, 12 down, 3 to go, and after the break, Roy Smith from Great Sankey in Cheshire, Stephen Jakes from Skelmanthorpe in West Yorkshire, and Michael Stimpson from Tyler's Green in Buckinghamshire will be here for the final. Do please stay with us.
Surviving contestants in today's 15-to-1 final are Roy Smith, a finance manager from Great Sankey in Cheshire. He works for NCH Action for Children and is also doing a correspondence course in journalism. Stephen Jakes, a student from Skelmanthorpe in West Yorkshire. He is studying accountancy and finance at the University of Huddersfield and is a member of the Huddersfield Amateur Operatic Society. And Michael Stimpson, a police officer from Tyler's Green in Buckinghamshire. He is a sergeant in the Metropolitan Police, and his hobbies include reading, fishing, and classical music.
Thank you. Welcome back. Roy, Stephen, Michael, put your fingers on the buzzers. Off we go. A winning score above 122 for a place on the finals board. What letter of the alphabet is given to the force experienced by pilots when they're... Michael?
G-force.
The G-force. Why were a Captain Hackett and his colleagues or crew given seats in the director's box and a round of applause before the leads... Stephen?
They safely landed the plane that the team were on.
Indeed, the emergency landing, yes, indeed. The ancient world, Pheidippides' famous 150-mile run. He started at Athens. Roy?
Marathon.
He finished at Sparta. That was the question. Which city did he finish at? Russian literature. The brother of the mother of a young lady called Sonia is the eponymous character in a Chekhov play. Which play? Michael?
Uncle Vanya.
Indeed, Uncle Vanya. Science and technology. Galvanising is the coating of steel or iron with... Roy?
Zinc.
It is. Astronomy. It was last seen in 1985-86. It will be seen again in the year 2061. Roy?
Halley's Comet.
Indeed. On we go. Classic television comedy. Which award-winning comedy series and its sequel, which came about due to the elevation of the central character... Stephen?
Yes, Minister. And yes, Prime Minister.
Yes. Musical instruments. On April the 1st, the highest price ever paid for any musical instrument at auction was achieved at Christie's in London. What make of which instrument was it that fetched £947,500? Stephen?
Was it a Stradivarius violin?
It was indeed. 3 correct answers. Question or nominate?
Michael, please.
Michael, what military nickname or epithet was won by the 93rd Highland Regiment, later the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders, at the Battle of Balaclava due to the colour of their coats?
The Thin Red Line.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Roy, please.
Africa. The Kikuyu are the dominant ethnic group in which East African country?
Kenya.
Question or nominate?
Stephen.
Will you please look at that and tell me, from the National Gallery collection, this famous portrait by Goya, who is the subject of it, Stephen?
Is it the Duke of Wellington?
Yes, the first Duke of Wellington. Question or nominate?
Roy, please.
And will you look at that again? Still the National Gallery collection. Who painted that famous picture?
Van Gogh.
Yes, it's the chair and pipe. Question or nominate?
Michael.
The American West. In which incident in the history of the Wild West did Frank and Tom McClory and Billy Clanton die at Tombstone, Arizona in 1881?
Shootout at the OK Corral.
Yeah, gunfight at the OK Corral, yeah. How could they win? They had Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas against them. Question or nominate?
Stephen, please.
Stephen, religion. What is the 9th month of the Muslim year called?
Ramadan.
Question or nominate?
Michael, please.
Michael, which South American country was discovered and claimed by the Portuguese navigator Pedro Alvares Cabral in 1500?
Brazil.
Yes. Question or nominate?
Roy, please.
Roy, the county town of Shrewsbury and the cities of Worcester and Gloucester stand on which river?
Severn.
Question or nominate?
Stephen.
Stephen, Greek legend. Until they were tricked by the Trojan horse, for how many years had the Trojans withstood the siege of Troy?
15.
10. Roy, please.
Michael.
The USA, Michael. What is the chief investigating branch of the United States Department of Justice called?
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Home from home for you, isn't it? Question or nominate?
Roy, please.
Roy, will you please look at that and tell me, who is that member of the House of Lords?
Brian Ricks.
Lord Ricks, yes, Lord Brian. Question or nominate?
Question.
Greater London has borders with 5 counties. 3 of the 5, please.
Essex, Kent, Hertfordshire.
Yes, and Buckinghamshire and Surrey. Question or nominate?
Question.
London theatres. The name, please, of the famous London theatre which burned down in 1613 when a spark from a gunshot caught the thatch during Act 1, Scene 4 of Henry VIII.
The Globe.
Question or nominate?
Question.
20th century figures. Who preceded King Juan Carlos as the Spanish head of state?
General Franco.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Famous lines, this from John Donne. And therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls. The next 4 words, please.
It tolls for thee.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Look at that, please, and tell me, how is that Roman numeral associated with a Russian composer?
1812. It's the Tchaikovsky overture.
It is indeed. Question or nominate?
Question.
What phrase meaning an over-inquisitive person is said to derive from the name of a 16th century Archbishop of Canterbury?
Nosy Parker.
Yes, Matthew Parker, I think. Question or nominate?
Question.
Natural history. A leveret is a young what?
Hare.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Known in ancient times as the Pillars of Hercules, they form the entrance from which ocean into which sea?
The Atlantic into the Mediterranean.
Yes, at the Straits of Gibraltar. Question or nominate?
Question.
Astronomy. What can be described as a region, possibly a collapsed star, from which light and matter cannot escape?
A black hole.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Zoology. With reference to animal behaviour, what is the difference between hibernation and estivation?
Hibernation is sleeping through the winter. Estivation is sleeping through the summer.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Sport. Which Suffolk town is the home of the National Horse Racing Museum?
Newmarket.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Shakespeare and Hamlet. The names, please, of the 2 former school friends of Hamlet who are sent to spy on him on the orders of Claudius.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Inventions. What was the most famous invention of Sir Frank Whittle?
The turbojet, jet engine.
Yeah, jet engine, yes, OK. Question or nominate?
Question.
Children's literature. Hansel and Gretel, Rapunzel, Rumpelstiltskin. 3 folk tales to be found in the stories collected by who?
The Brothers Grimm.
Question or nominate?
Question.
The animal world. What is the common name of the horned ruminants of the genus Capra?
Goats.
Question or nominate?
Question.
And which sign of the zodiac is represented by a goat?
Capricorn.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Also the names of towns or villages. What geographically are Barton, Hickling, Ormsby and Filby in East Anglia?
They're Broads.
They are. In Norfolk, yes. Question or nominate?
Question.
Her married surnames were Kennedy and Onassis. What was her maiden name?
Bouvier.
Yeah, Bouvier, yes. Question or nominate?
Question.
What is the capital city of Iceland?
Reykjavik.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Cathay is the ancient or poetic name for which country?
China.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Medicine. If a drug is described as hypnotic, what does it do?
Sends you to sleep.
Well. You did it. 273, 20 for those two, 293, position number 1 on the finals board, and you are now setting the pace for our top of the finals board trophy. Well done, all three of you. Well done, Michael. Well done. Well done, Stephen. And well done, Laura. That's how to play this game. We'll be back tomorrow. See you then. If you'd like to have a go at 15 to 1, here's the address to write to. 15 to 1, Auditions, P.O. Box 273, London, SW15 1HE, and applications on postcards only, please.